Alright guys, this is going to be a little review of the Hampton Bay Windward II. So I haven't had this fan for very long, but I figured I'd make a review now and then a year from now. So I guess let's get started with going over some of the features of this fan. Alright, we now have the camera on the tripod and I'm going to switch to the internal microphone on the phone. So, let's get back on topic here. This is a 54-inch Hampton Bay ceiling fan, as you can see by the logo right here. Now, I'm going to go over some of my favorite features of this fan here. The first one has to be the blade pitch. I mean, like, the blades are so pitched on this fan. They've got a 29-degree blade pitch. So if you look right there... Oh, I don't really have a good way of showing you this. I probably should have figured this out before. Oh, there you go. Yeah, the blades have a huge pitch. Now, because of the huge blade pitch, this fan can produce a huge amount of airflow, even at low speed. And now, because my phone freaking overheated, the light turned off, so yeah. Anyway, here it is. This is the brushed steel version, and as you can see, I did go with the down rod installation, as you can see right there. So, what we're going to do now is I'm going to put the phone under the fan so you can hear just how much air this thing moves. Alright, now we have the phone sitting directly underneath the Hampton Bay Windward II. So let's go ahead and turn it on high. So this is high speed, how much air the fan moves, and I'm going to turn my air conditioner off so you can get just the pure fan sounds. Alright, so that's high speed. We will now go to medium speed here. Alright, there's medium speed. And we will now go to low speed. And even on low speed, I can feel the breeze from the fan. So we will now turn it off. And there's the light. You can't really tell because of the LED on the phone. But yeah. So now we're going to get on to more features about this fan. Alright, so we are now going to talk about my second favorite feature of this fan, other than, you know, the huge blade pitch. And that is this thermostatic remote. This is pretty much, well, to my knowledge at least, this is pretty much as close as you can get to a smart fan without it actually being a smart fan. So, you'll see that we have an LCD display right here that displays the room temperature, which I don't think that's correct, but that's what it says. So in a set temp, which is 68 degrees, I actually raised it up to 68 from 65. And then this little box right here is for the light. As you can see, when the light is on, there's a little light thing in there. And when it's off, there's not. And this little bar here is for the fan speed. So, as you can see, I turn the fan on high, and there it is. The fan is up there spinning, which actually I probably should have put it on dual camera mode, but I can't do that in 4K. Anyway, there you go. High, medium, low, and off. And another cool thing about this remote, I don't know if I'm going to be able to show you right now, but this light button actually glows in the dark. And probably my favorite feature about this remote that I did not have on my last fan is this button right here. That is a forward/reverse button, so you can reverse the fan from the remote without having to flip a switch on the fan itself. Light delay, as you can see right there. What that does is it turns the light on for 3 minutes, then shuts it right back off, but I'm not going to do that right now. Timer, you can either set one for the fan or the light. Fan auto, that just, you push it and it controls the fan based on the temperature of the room, but when you go to change it with this button, it switches right back to manual, as you can see. So yeah, and then temp set hour, this is what you use to change the temperature, or when you go to timer, you can set, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Come on. Not sure why it's not working. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a little problem. You know what? We're gonna do this. Yeah, I'm not sure why that happened. I've never seen that happen before. Anyway, now it reset the temperature to the default, which was 77 degrees, so we're going to take that right back down to 68. And now timer should work, hopefully. Come on, really? Oh. Might work better if the fan's on. Yeah, there you go, see? So the fan apparently has to be on. Well, learn something new every day. So apparently, you see here, you can set it hourly, and apparently you can do it for half an hour too. So that's pretty cool. But we're not going to use the timer right now. So yeah. There is the thermostatic remote for the fan. Pretty cool. It's a pretty cool remote, in my opinion. Alright guys, so I've gone over pretty much all there is to go over with this fan, except the light kit. Now this is also a great feature on this fan in my opinion, because coming from my last fan, that light kit didn't do crap. So, inside, under the bowl, we're going to just rotate this off. We have a circular fluorescent bulb. I did break the dome actually upon installation, which is why I had to uninstall the little pieces of crap that you see in the corner. I'm not even sure why those things were there. From reading reviews on this fan, I've seen that people are saying that the dome is impossible to remove, and I'm pretty sure those things are the problem. So, anyway, there's the fan, or the light. So we're going to turn it on. And as you can see, without a diffuser, it's really bright without the little dome over it. Actually, it took the camera a minute to auto-adjust to it. There is something that some people might not like about that, and that is this light is not dimmable. But for me, that is not an issue because my LEDs are dimmable, and I actually rarely use this light. So, the light is kind of a useless feature for me. But I know people are going to say, well, if the light's useless, why didn't you buy a fan without a light kit? That's because I've had my heart set on this fan for a while. I like the design and I like how much air it moves and everything else about the fan. So, I got it. Oh crap. Now I gotta figure out how to put this thing back on. Alright. Yeah, you can hear the glass shaking around in the dome. There we go. Maybe. There we go. Alright. So there it is. Fully complete light kit. Yeah. There you go. So when I installed this fan, it had a pretty bad wobble problem, so I had to use the included balance kit. Oh, blade span is pretty large here for where I'm standing. So as you can see on that blade, I have the metal weights that I actually had to hot glue down. Half of the issue was my fault, the other half was cheap manufacturing. As you can see, I had to hot glue because I moved these from blade to blade, so the adhesive on the bottom got pretty crappy. But then you'll notice that I had to hot glue this part right here onto the adhesive part, the double stick tape. And that actually let go when the fan was spinning. Why, I have no freaking idea, but yeah, phone's kind of having trouble focusing on it. You can kind of see. But, yeah. Hot glue for the cheap manufacturing. It's only a matter of time till this one separates. But these two weights did not fix the issue. Oh, another cool feature about this fan, by the way. The blades are made of ABS plastic instead of wood. But I actually had to use the clip on this blade. And I will now demonstrate how little wobble this fan has. So, fan on high speed. It does not wobble at all, actually. Oh, I mean, it wobbles a little tiny bit, but it's pretty balanced. Yeah, you can see that there. The fan is really well balanced. It takes you about like a day of messing with it to get it balanced correctly. I guess while I'm at it, I'll show you the reverse feature. So I just push the reverse button. And actually on the remote, the little arrow changed. As you can see, it is now pointing up instead of down. Anyway, now the fan is spinning the opposite direction. So it's now pulling air up instead of pushing air down. Yep, it's going to help in the winter. And I want to pull the cold air towards the ceiling. But for now, since it's summer, boom. I'm actually going to give it some help here because this is not good for the motor, letting it do this. But as there is no other way to do it, you can't do it when the fan is off, so yeah. I kind of just gave it some help stopping and flipping it around the other way. If you actually get close enough to the fan, you can hear that the blades, I don't know, maybe you're able to hear it. It sounds like a helicopter propeller. And again, at 30 frames per second, my phone cannot keep up with the speed of the motor. But I guess that's pretty much it for this review. So next year, a year from today, so that's going to be, hold on, let me see what date it is today. That's going to be July 5th, 2016. I will do a year after update. So guys, that's it for this 4K review of the Hampton Bay Windward II ceiling fan. This is a 54-inch ceiling fan. Specs are down in the description, so if you're interested in that, go read the description. So guys, I guess that is it for this review, and thank you for watching.